It's easier than you may think to get Social Security benefits you're not entitled to. Fox 11 Investigates has uncovered details about the case of a Northeast Wisconsin man who is currently serving time in federal prison for Social Security fraud. Robert Hornacek is here this morning with a preview of his latest investigation. Good morning.
Good morning, Rachel. This case involves a man who was caught lying to get more than $40,000 in Social Security benefits. Now, that money was actually intended for James Marinas to use to help raise his son, but it turns out Marinas' son didn't live with him. The child lived in another city with his mother. Marinas got away with it for 3 years before the federal government finally caught on. Spoke with his ex-wife, who says she could not believe this case wasn't caught sooner.
To know that he was sitting there just pocketing money and spending it all. I mean, it wasn't like he was putting it in an account and saving it for his son. He actually was spending all of it.
How easy was it, in your understanding, for your ex-husband to pull this off?
I think it was one piece of paper. I think they believed everything that he wrote down.
Marinas is currently serving a 10-month sentence in federal prison. The big question is, how did he get away with this for 3 years? We'll examine that question tonight and find out what the Social Security Administration has to say about it. That's coming up on Fox 11 News at 9.
So this man just told the Social Security office that his son was living with him. That's it?
That's pretty much it. You know, he was receiving disability payments, and the rules are if you have a child under the age of 18, you can get additional money to help raise your child. So on his application, he simply said the son lived with him, and the next month he started getting the money coming in.
Oh.
In reality, the child was living with his mother for the previous decade, and the father actually had very little contact with him. And Social Security Administration, nobody checked.
So how much Social Security fraud is out there?
You know, that's the big question in all of this, and nobody really knows exactly how much there is, but I spoke with the Office of the Inspector General, and they said they get about 150,000 allegations of fraud every year in Social Security, and last year the agency closed more than 10,000 cases worth $500 million.
Wow.
So there's definitely a lot out there, and about 600 cases in the last year were very similar to the one we're featuring tonight.
All right, thanks, Robert, and we'll watch for his full report tonight on Fox 11 News at 9.